Hi everybody, I'm Howard and this is Otter's Corner. Well, I want to review my last video. Um, we're going to talk about the Sarasota Tim Effect. And first let me restate why I'm here, why I'm doing videos. And it all started from watching a lot of YouTube videos about retirement, Social Security, and Medicare as I was approaching that age. I retired at 65, which is about a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago now. Um, I, I was trying to train myself on everything I needed to know about retirement. I pretty much knew, I think, most of what I needed, and I was just picking up other opinions, what other people were saying, what's good, what's bad. But I also noticed just a tremendous amount of misinformation, outright lies, clickbait, just conning people. So it got me angry enough because when I commented on those people's channels, they tend to block you. They tend to just wipe out any mention you make of what's actually correct and what's true. So I started this channel, and my goal is to talk about all sorts of retirement issues, whether you're coming up on retirement or whether you're already in retirement. Things like investing, withdrawal strategies, asset allocation, and certainly Social Security and Medicare are two of the biggest topics and the things that are most often talked about, and I'm certainly going to cover all those. So when I started the channel, I mentioned that. I also mentioned, some of the YouTubers that drove me to this, and certainly Sarasota Tim was one of them. He's probably the one who riles me he riles me the second most. There's another site called True Life Investing, which is just an outright con man. I'm going to get to him. Let me know in the comments if you know True Life Investing and what your thoughts are about that site. But getting back to Sarasota Tim, I never in a million years expected the kind of response to my video that I got. My hope was that it would show up on some feeds of people who watch Sarasota Tim and I'd get 100 views. I've been doing this for 7 weeks roughly. I put up 14, 15 videos, and I knew when I started it would take me maybe a year to get to 1,000 subscriber level, and then try to really ratchet it up after that for the second and third year. And I wasn't expecting much. And true to form, most of my videos garnered 20 to 90 viewers. I was getting a few subscribers, getting a few comments. Nothing big and major. And this video Tuesday exploded, just absolutely exploded. At this point, it's got about 2,800 views, 210 likes, 160 new subscribers brought on, and hooray for me. But and most of the comments were positive. 95% of the comments were positive. I was really happy to see that, and I really thank all you people who subscribed, all you people who liked. But there were some negative comments saying like, "Oh, you're riding Tim's coattails. He's got 61,000 subscribers, so you thought you'd take some of those or climb onto that somehow." Never expected it, but cool. Most importantly, it brings people to my channel. And my channel is not about Sarasota Tim or True Life Investing. It's about getting out messages to people who are coming up to retirement, in retirement, to help them steer their way through this part of life. If more people, because of that video Tuesday, if more people see my video with my guest Kathleen about assisted living, and we're doing another one about memory care and insurance coming up probably next week. That's the important thing. If more people see my video about how Congress is going to save or not save Social Security, great. If more people see my Medicare videos, great. That's what it's about. So let's not get lost in the weeds of Sarasota Tim here. On top of that, though, a couple people wanted me to talk about his health insurance discussions because they're not as bad as Social Security, but they're bad. They're just bad. Tim brags about going through most of his life without insurance, because, I don't get sick. So I get a little sore throat, I get an antibiotic, not a big deal. It costs too much money. I went 30 years without insurance, and I made it. It's just awful, awful, awful way to run your financial life. Insurance is there for a reason. As I've said before, insurance companies suck. Nobody likes them, but we need them. They cover financial risks that we can't cover ourselves, and that's what insurance is all about. So, now, he's got videos about what he did from 62 to 65 when he retired and wasn't ready for Medicare. He had gone on the ACA marketplace, or what's referred to as Obamacare, and because he wasn't making any money, he got in essence, a free plan because the government subsidizes it. Then he started to make a little money off of YouTube, and suddenly they were going to charge him some money. So now he's off of insurance. Not now, but between that time and when he just turned 65, I guess a couple weeks ago. But I want to talk about a couple quotes from him. First of all, he was talking about criticism about him not being qualified to talk about Social Security and Medicare. And his quote is, "Heck yeah, I'm qualified, probably more than you are, because I get Social Security and I study it, and I'm a quick study." Well, he doesn't study it because he gets it almost all wrong, or he doesn't understand it, thinks he understands it, but that's just the way it is. So when he's talking about, don't buy health insurance because it's too expensive, his next quote is, "And just pray that nothing major happens." Pray it away. Pray it away. I won't get hit by a bus. I won't get cancer. I won't get heart disease. I won't get diabetes. I won't get a sprained ankle, a broken leg. Nothing will happen to me. And then he goes on to say, I'll just pay what if I get hit by a bus, I'll just pay what I can afford. There's no such thing as debtor's prison. So what he's saying is, if I get a $20,000 hospital bill or $100,000 for, heart surgery, I'll just pay him what I can, and, tough. They'll take what I can pay them $10 a month, $100 a month. That's what they'll take, and I'll just go on with my life. Well, there's more people filing for bankruptcy because of healthcare costs than any other reason, and bankruptcy ruins your life. Take it from me, you do not want to file bankruptcy. You don't want to get in that situation anyway. If you can get insurance, you get insurance. Certainly there's people who are so poor and have no means whatsoever. They're, whether they're disabled or, they lost their job or, something befell them that wasn't their fault. It happens, but in general, it's just bad advice. And then he starts talking. Okay, now he's Medicare age, so he's just raving about Medicare Advantage. And I've talked about this, and I've got a video. If I remember, I'll put the link in to this video. Medicare Advantage has its pros and cons. About half of people get Medicare Advantage, and half of people stay on regular Medicare A and B. Maybe get a Medigap policy and a Part D drug policy. But there's pros and cons. But he's convinced because he has a zero premium policy, it's free. What he fails to mention is there are copays. The plan he first mentioned was Humana Gold Plus HMO, which was a max out-of-pocket of $2,400. It's not a bad plan, $2,400. You're going to pay extra for things like dental and vision. The problem with a PPO is it's a PPO. You're stuck getting. I'm sorry, it's an HMO. You're stuck getting into a doctor's plan with very few providers. Maybe hard to see them, maybe hard to get in. So now he's switched and he's going through a broker. And understand, when you go through a broker, the health insurance company is paying the broker. Health insurance companies don't work for free. They're there to make a profit. There are a lot of not-for-profit healthcare companies. He's not talking about one. So he switched to Humana Choice PPO. And what he failed to mention here is that Florida plan has a max out-of-pocket of $6,500. So when he switched, because it is a larger network of doctors, Now he's got another $4,100 possible payments a year. So understand, Tim doesn't get it. He has some great folksy videos. If that's what works for him, fine. If you like those, fine. My light just went out. I'm sorry about that. Hopefully you can still see me. I'm back here. But yeah, I'm not here to criticize Tim's lifestyle. I'm here to criticize Tim suggesting this lifestyle to other people. So, again, thanks for subscribing. Please continue to subscribe for new viewers. Like my videos. Let me know in comments what topics you want to talk about. We don't want to get stuck on Sarasota Tim. I'll try to do something on true life investing. There's many good ones. If you want to talk about those, let me know. But what topics do you want to hear about? What do you think I could help clear up for you? What questions you have? Let me know in the comments. Thanks again for watching. Thanks again for subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Bye.